The view high above our broadcast location. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Clippers, for now at least, are still tenants at the Staples Center. But former team superstar and analyst for the Hawks, Dominique Wilkins, who used to play for the Clippers at the end of his career, said the atmosphere...
There's been a transformation here in L.A. There is no doubt about that. DA, thank you. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves, 2 games back.
And when you look at Minnesota, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Doherty out there with Mullen. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Cycli. And at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, Robinson is out there with Lucas. Then there's Havlicek. Then there's Price. And it's Westphal in at the shooting guard position. So it's the Clippers now, following the three-point attempt by Chris Mullen. No good there off the double clutch. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
Now here's Frazier. He's coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte. Four on the shot clock. Cycli, no good. Price looking it over. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Kicks it to Lucas. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Robinson passes to Westphal. Shoots over Frazier. Offensive rebound. Lucas lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, you can't sleep on Lucas. I mean, he uses that big frame to kind of carve out space. Then he's savvy enough to convert when he gets those second chance opportunities.
McGrady passes to Cycli. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Lucas slams it in.
Yeah, and all throughout his career, Westphal has been a tremendous creator. Take a look at that feed. He's the kind of teammate everybody would love playing with.
Now, here is McGrady. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Price. Here's Westphal. Doherty defending. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Frazier against Price. A nice shot by Frazier.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Havlicek. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The 19-foot shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And love watching Mullen shoot the ball. A terrific scorer, especially from the mid-range.
Price kicks to Lucas. Uncovered. Again, Los Angeles.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Frazier outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Frazier's got his second basket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Now Price. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here is Mullen. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Pass to Westfall. He kicks it to Havlicek. Frazier against Price. Shot to stop the run. Nice D from Frazier.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Mullen. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Lucas. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Lucas has got his third basket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Mullen. Doherty against Lucas. Second shot opportunity. Doherty, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here is Havlicek. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Here's Robinson, and he lays it straight in.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Mullen kicks to Frazier. Pass to Cycli. The high post shot, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Cycli's got his second basket.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Here's Havlicek. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And Frazier drops them both.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
Conley into the lane. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Now let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. Good season for him last year. Second in field goal percentage, 11th in rebounding, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And you pointed out his ranking as the second best shooter in the league last season. I think with a little extra work, he could become #1 this time around. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Fourth, the Clippers.
they have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
And Frazier drops them both. Here is Conley. A 23-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
It's stolen by Frazier. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And the layup's good off the glass. Frazier's got 12 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Now here is Conley. The pass to Van Arsdale. Over Green. Van Arsdale can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Frazier. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Green against Conley. Over Green. Conley's shot is off. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebound or the lack thereof, a lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions, and getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
Now, here's Brown, following the miss by Michael Conley. Here's Van Arsdale. Minnesota with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Green. The rebound by Baker. Clippers trailed by 5. Here's Van Arsdale. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Baker. Here's Van Horn. Round kicks to Baker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Van Arsdale. The shot that time, not on target. Timberwolves leading by 5. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Conley against Green. They could use a bucket. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Frazier. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Clippers shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Here's Short. Covered by Conley. Kicks it to Frazier. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the Clippers call time here. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in
and
both those
Seattle.
cities.
Exactly. Timberwolves leading by 9. Dishes it to Allen. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Baker has proven to be an efficient scorer. Also, will hit the glass hard, a nightly double-double threat.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Miller. This one for 3. That shot off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Jared Allen. And it's Miller in at the 1. Clock at 6. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Here's Baker, knocked loose. Here's Griffith. To the middle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
Now here is Conley. Again, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Minnesota leading by 10. Miller, the pass to Short. Back to Miller. Here's Short. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And it's off from 3-point range. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Clippers. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Now here's Conley following the miss by Andre Miller. Count that one. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Allen outside. Passes it to Short. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Baker. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Miller. Softly drops in the floater. Miller's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And the Clippers call time here. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
McGrady outside. Pass to Mullen. The tray. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's Westfall. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Outside Mullen. Back to McGrady. From deep three-point range. And Mullen gets it to go on the assist by McGrady. Mullen's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Clippers trail by 5. Price outside. Havlicek outside. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
For Los Angeles, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Brown is checked in for Minnesota. Minnesota leading by 3. And the pass to Cycli. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Price, the pass to Westfall. Now, here is Havlicek. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low, here's Mullen, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here is Havlicek. Count it, good.
And, guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Here's Brown. Last game he had 12. And the rebound goes to Price.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Robinson with it. Picked up by Brown. And here's Price from beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Now it's just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And stolen by Price. One-on-one fast break. And that one's good from Havlicek.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Frazier, he's checked in for Brown. Outside Mullen. Pass to McGrady. Takes the 3. No good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Inside, Lucas. And he makes good on the layup. Lucas has got 8 points. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Timberwolves trail. Passes to Cycli. Outside, Mullen gets the three-pointer to fall. Mullen's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Minnesota.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Back to Price. Here's Westfall. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 6. Now, here's Lucas. Westfall passes to Robinson. Yes, that goes in. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Cycling, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on David Robinson.
And they call Cycling the spin doctor because of all his fancy footwork on that low block. I've seen Ronnie leave more than a few guys grabbing at air when he pulls off one of those post moves.
Price with the ball. He kicks to Lucas. Havlicek outside. Over Mullen. Kept alive. Here's Westphal. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And now the Timberwolves on the break. McGrady's running. That one goes. Count it. Frazier's got 16. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
They grabbed their own miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to McGrady. To the paint. It's tipped. Cycling. David Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
No good from Lucas. Minnesota in the lead. There's the pass to Frazier. And here's Darty. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Loves check in for Minnesota. Green comes in for Mullen. Top Frazier, guarded by Price. McGrady, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. McGrady's got 5 points in the quarter.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery, those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
Havlicek outside. From the high post, he drills it. 10 points for him.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Lets a floater go, and it's Frazier getting it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Robinson. Fires the 3. Van Arsdale, good. Van Arsdale's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
McGrady outside. Puts it up. A second chance effort. And Havlicek with a nice basket inside. Havlicek's got 12 points in the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Frazier scanning the floor. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Frazier against Price. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here is Robinson. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks on the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And McGrady drops them both. 11 seconds left in the first half. Now Havlicek. Here's Baker. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a rough ride in the first quarter for the Clippers. They tried to get their legs under them and establish at least a little momentum, and at their lowest point in the period. And now with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Walt Frazier really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Havlicek. Lucas is out there with Robinson. Then there's Price, and it's Westphal in at the 2. This is his third trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Frazier. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Los Angeles leading by 4. Price outside. It's stolen by Frazier. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Yep, it counts. McGrady's got 12 points in the game.
And another one of those terrific two-way players. Frazier's quick hands there, gets the pick, and then he's off to the races.
Price, the pass to Robinson. Here's Westphal. McGrady covering. Robinson misses. Minnesota shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. To the inside. Doherty with the bucket. Doherty's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
Price kicks to Lucas. Here's Havlicek, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Havlicek's got 4 this quarter.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Feeds to Doherty. Passes it to Shikely. And that one is stuffed right through.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Westphal. Off target from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Mullen's shot is off.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Pass to Robinson. Lots of room. He squares up and sinks it. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Now the pass to Shikely. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. They get it back. Oh, that's blocked. Doherty dishes to Mullen. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Kicks it to Lucas. Havlicek outside. Pass to Westfall. 6 on the shot clock. Now the dish to Havlicek. Passes it to Westfall. A 3-ball. Rebound, Minnesota. Cycley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Frazier against Price. Here's Cycley. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. L.A. has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. John Havlicek on the wing. Pass to Robinson. Here's Westfall. McGrady covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here, and he makes the first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Havlicek, and Bibby subbed in for Price. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Griffith. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Cycley passes to Mullen. Connects from 3-point range.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Now, here is Bibby. The pass to Robinson. Now Bibby. Shot, high post. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota's gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Cycling. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jerry Lucas. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Brown's checked in.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Bibby with it. Over to the wing. Right side Robinson. Back to Bibby. From past the arc. Cycley pulls it in. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-6 run. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Robinson. Minnesota with the rebound. Doherty's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Cycley. Here's Griffith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Brown, good.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Westfall. 13 points in the game. And Lucas slams it in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Bibby against Brown. Over Bibby. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Westfall to the wing right side. Allen's checked in for Minnesota. Bibby against Brown. Lets it go from the wing. Bibby with the bucket. Bibby's got 4 points this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Baker, he's checked in for the Clippers. Conley now comes in for Bibby. For the tie, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jared Allen.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the line for him here. And it's tied up with that one. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Miller surveying the floor. Passes it to Griffith. Covered by Conley. And it's in there. He has 7.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Conley, the pass to Van Arsdale. Here's Short. What a terrific move that was. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Brown finds Conley. Up and in on the layup. Conley's got 12.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Miller, the pass to Short. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Van Horn. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Green's checked in. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And so Miller will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Short. That shot off the mark. And the Clippers will come the other way. Over in the corner, Conley buries it from three-point range. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Miller, the pass to Allen. Over in the corner, Green to halt the run. And Van Horn pulls it down.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And it's Brown missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
And it's Brown missing. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Short, no good. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
1:15 left in the third. Basket counts. Short's got 8 points.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Van Arsdale, good. He's got 5.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Miller, the pass to Allen. Back to Miller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. A different look for the Clippers. Havlicek, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Price in for Mike Conley. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Havlicek outside. There's Baker, defended by Allen. 5 to shoot. Havlicek. It's hauled in by McGrady. McGrady's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Miller kicks to McGrady. The pass to Frazier. And here is Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Steps back and shoots. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. We'll be back shortly live from... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Tracy McGrady is out there with Frazier. Then there's Allen. Then it's Mullen. And it's Love in at the foursome. To the middle. Here's Robinson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Frazier against Price. Brad Doherty is checked in for the Timberwolves. Price against Frazier. Mullen kicks to McGrady. 5 on the clock to take the lead. But they recover it. Robinson pulls it in. Havlicek, the pass to Lucas. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Havlicek. And it's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in. Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Price outside. Outside Robinson. Price against Frazier. Shot clock at 6. Price can't get that one to fall.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
For 3, Price. Price can't get that one to fall.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
That gives them the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Westfall. Minnesota with the rebound. Cycley's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lucas against McGrady. Right wing. The Clippers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Westfall. Banked in off the glass. Westfall's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Jordy, no luck for Los Angeles. They've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. No good from Lucas. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Price, the pass to Westfall. Over McGrady. They get the rebound. Goes up again. And Robinson with the layup.
And the focus there from Robinson. Hard to rattle when he's this close to the basket. The D looks helpless.
McGrady passes to Cycli. Poked away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Westfall. McGrady covering. Kicks to Havlicek. Robinson against Doherty. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Robinson. Here's Lucas with the tip. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Ryan Saunders' huddle. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Pass to Robinson. To the inside. Here's Havlicek. Got a piece of it. They get it back.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And that one is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Clippers shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here's Price. Pass to Westfall. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
McGrady outside. There's the pass to Mullen. Mullen against Havlicek. He dishes it to Price. Pass to Westfall. But they get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And the shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
L.A. has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Price against Frazier. And Mark Price hits from deep. And the Clippers lead by 3.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
McGrady outside. Here's Mullen, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The offensive rebound. Lucas goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Mullen. Rebound by the Clippers. Lucas has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Westphal. McGrady covering. Havlicek against Mullen. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Price. Lucas the pass to Havlicek. Passes it to Westphal. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
Conley kicks to Lucas. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Lucas. Frazier against Conley. That's it, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Frazier the pass to Cycli. Over Robinson, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And the Clippers call time here. Have to like what we've seen so far from Walt Frazier.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
And it's Frazier with the ball for Minnesota. Outside Mullen. Back to Frazier. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance. For another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jerry Lucas.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Now Conley. And the pass to Westphal. Tries from 16. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Westphal's got 19 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Mark Price, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Price against Frazier. Here's Havlicek. Mullen with the defensive effort. Minnesota in the lead. He kicks it to Frazier. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jerry Lucas.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he is unable to get the second one. To the paint, here's Havlicek.
Yeah, and among the many things I like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Allen's checked in.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Clippers trail by 4. Here's Westbrook. From 18 feet away and right on target with the switch. Westbrook's got 21 in the game.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Well, you mentioned the size difference. There was a lot working against him in that matchup, but he still comes through big in the clutch.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're leading by 2. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. So it's the Timberwolves now. The lead is 2. Here's Doherty. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Doherty's got 4 this quarter.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Price against Frazier. Havlicek outside. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Inside, Doherty. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the Timberwolves.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Doherty. Money!
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Here's Price. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Fires for 3. He's off on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Frazier outside. Pass to Doherty. Just 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Lucas. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3 in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that 3-point line. A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3. What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And timeout call by Ryan Saunders. For the win. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Price. Lucas is out there with Havlicek. Then it's Robinson. And it's Westphal in at the 2-guard spot. To the inside. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Price, the pass to Westphal. Shoots over Frazier. Lucas. It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 2.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Frazier, the pass to Doherty. Over Lucas. Doherty, no luck. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Down low. And it's Havlicek missing. To the middle. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Yep, that one goes. In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. McGrady outside. Now here is Mullen. And Robinson comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So the Clippers win the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Passes to Westfall. Now Lucas. McGrady covering. No good from Lucas. Timberwolves trail. To the paint. Here's Doherty. And Brad Doherty with the slam.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a little bit of a slow start from the field in overtime. Just 2 of 6 so far. Releases from 15, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's McGrady. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Mullen against Havlicek. Kicks to Lucas. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
McGrady outside. That's tipped. Price with the ball. Havlicek. It's tipped. Here's Frazier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And here's Price. He brings it up for the Clippers. Havlicek dishes to Price. Here's Westphal, defended by Mullen. They get it back. Here's Lucas. Lays it up and banks it in. Lucas has got 4 this quarter.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're up by 1. 1:30 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Frazier against Price. Timberwolves passing it around. Doherty, basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Westphal. Over McGrady. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Westfall's got 23 points.
And he has value in a lot of different areas. But Westfall is at his best simply as a scorer. He can carry a team if he has to. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Westphal. McGrady covering from 20 feet out. And it's Westphal missing.